the Christmas tree up, the snow. I don't get excited about the snow. But I'm excited tonight, and I'm glad you guys came out tonight. We're going to have some fun tonight. Y'all ready to have some fun? Yeah. All right. Well, me and my girls, we've been so busy this week, and I want to know what's been going on with my girls. What's been going on this week?
Well, I'll start off by saying I had a great week. But Friday, I ran into a pole. Thursday it decided to snow, right? And then it decided to get very, very cold. So it was nice, and I had to leave around 6 o'clock in the morning to go to a day show. So I'm headed down the street, and I'm going down the hill, and my car doesn't want to stop. And it's a red light, so I'm like, okay, I gotta stop. I gotta figure out something. So I'm headed to...
Wait, stop. Did you have any contacts in?
I had my contacts in. They may have been in the wrong app, but I had my contacts in. So I'm going, there's a red light, I see a school bus, and I said, okay, maybe I don't want the school bus to hit me, so I have to swerve, and I'm going really slow, so it wasn't that fast. I'm going slow, and I'm swerving, and I have a choice between a divider and a pole. So I aimed for the pole. I love tap the pole, and I just sat there like, well. So I called my stage manager, and I was like, I just ran to the pole, it's slippery, I'm scared to drive. They was like, are you okay? I was like, yeah. And they was like, okay, so what time you go get here? That was my friend.
You do have to slow down because it did get icy that day.
We're glad you're okay. We're glad you're here.
Yeah,
we're glad you're here. Okay.
It was really good. This week, last Sunday, I had the wonderful opportunity to witness about 18 teenage girls dedicate their life of purity, sexual purity, to God.
Wow.
These girls, through my sorority, Delta Sigma Theta sorority, these girls are in a mentorship program. And part of the program is to basically commit your life over your life of sexual purity, no sex. And so what we did was we all got together, collected money, and gave them rings. And so their parents came there was a ceremony, their parents came, and they signed a pledge card saying that they would be sexually pure until marriage.
Wow.
And they made this commitment in front of their parents, to themselves, to God, and they promised their future mate and their future kids that they would be sexually pure until marriage.
Now that's honorable. That is
They gave them rings and necklaces.
So I have a question. So since you gave them jewelry, if they just so happen to not make it, do you take the jewelry back?
We don't take the rings back. We don't take the rings back.
Speaking of jewelry, not this week, but over a couple weeks ago, I got engaged. So that's my big news. Everyone asked me, did I cry? I didn't cry. At first, I was confused. And then once I realized what was going on, I was so excited. So we're very excited about that.
Congratulations. Can I be in the wedding?
Can you be in the wedding?
Yeah,
sure.
Yes.
Okay, cool. You don't got to come see your...
Y'all heard that. Y'all heard that. I will be in the wedding.
Yes, you can. Okay, so let's get into some chit chat. What's going on in the news, the buzz. One thing is Tyler Perry. So he has a new movie that they're in the process of casting right now, The Marriage Counselor. He's been getting a lot of heat about having Kim Kardashian play a role in that film. What do you guys think about that?
Kim Kardashian is a wonderful actress.
Right.
She's great. She's awesome.
What are they saying about her?
Well, people are just saying, I guess because of the whole short marriage and the divorce deal, that of her character, I guess, that they don't feel like he should be supporting or having somebody in his film of that character.
So basically, this is a Monday through Friday. This is a job. This is aside from the stupidity of, her being married for 72 days.
And that's pretty much what he said, is that he wanted to gain a younger audience, so he wanted a younger cast, and she has millions of young fans, so he wanted to seek that opportunity. So
he has millions of fans, and he wants to rake in millions of dollars with those tickets. So that's a smart move. And I honestly think her controversy of being divorced will attract more people to go to the movie.
That's true.
That's true. Smart move, Tyler.
That's true. Another section of Chit Chat, T.I. and Tiny. Their show, Family Hustle.
Yeah, T.I. That's my baby right there. I love him.
I love
Whatever he's doing, I support.
You know what? I have to say, that show was like, it was better than Real Housewives of Atlanta.
Oh, no, now. I don't know.
I feel everything. Because that's some garbage. I watch it every week. But it's good garbage. But T.I., from him coming from out of jail and, trying to make a positive gesture. And then his wife was behind him 100%. So she's
That's
proud of
love.
that shit.
I love him in jail.
See?
What about the NBA? NBA is back.
Ooh, NBA.
And hoping to begin on Christmas. So who you guys rooting for? Who's your all-star team? No matter what they go through, no matter how many times they lose, you're rooting for them.
Chicago Bulls.
Yeah. We're in Northwest Indiana, Chicago, so, the Bulls.
I think the NBA is coming back right on time. Our homes can be happy. Ladies, that's a wonderful gift for your husband. Say, hey, I got you the NBA. So it's great.
Yeah. So I'm excited to see it come back. Social media. Last time we met, we talked about social media and about the fact that it can help or hurt us. So an Arkansas Supreme Court on Thursday tossed out a death row inmate's murder conviction because one juror slept at a portion during the trial and another juror made comments via Twitter about the case. So they had to go ahead and let it go.
Where are these people from?
I don't know.
So now my question is for everyone who's on death row. They're like, tweet, so they can get off. I think that's ridiculous. But the thing is, when you're selecting jury for jury duty, nobody ever wants to do that. So of course you're gonna go to sleep, and of course you're gonna tweet. I think it's very funny though. But I'm pretty sure the man who got off is not complaining at all.
Yeah, but you have to think about the family too. If it is true that he committed this crime, the family, what they have to do with the person being released.
Yeah, because they want to see justice served.
Yeah. Talking about justice and about just sentencing, Rob Blagojevich was sentenced to 14 years for corruption. He has to serve at least 12.
You know what? I disagree with that hand clap. To a degree. I do believe that he should be punished for what he did, for lack of integrity. However, you have the Casey Anthony trial. She got off. I believe she killed her child, and I don't think they pushed enough to get more evidence. They said they had not enough evidence. Then you had Murray. Conrad Murray. Yeah, and then you give him 14 years because of the lack of. Where's the bar?
Well, I think it's a crime to be on the news so much. Every time I turned on television, I saw Rob Blagojevich there. So I hope this means that I don't have to see him on the news anymore.
I think it's really signing autographs.
Well, it's really the federal government's tired. They're cracking down on these politicians who are doing wrong. And I was a reporter in Springfield during the time that he was governor, and this was a guy who really thought his stuff didn't stink. He barely showed up to session, and he had lawmakers waiting on him. He would use the state's money, fly back and forth to Chicago because he refused to live in Springfield. So this was really a guy who manipulated taxpayers' dollars, and so I think that the time that he got is what he should have gotten.
Well, he's busy trying to sell seats. He should have tried to sell some tweets.
Now, as we wrap up this year, big thing that's coming up soon is tax time. So one company, Kiplinger, they were listing some of the things that people sometimes forget. We always think about the major things, the major organizations we donate to, but they were mentioning interesting things that you can possibly write off. Like if you made a dish for a charitable organization, an event, you can go ahead and write off the expenses for all of the ingredients you used. If you had to drive there to deliver those items. I didn't know things like that.
Really?
Wow.
We made a pot of chili for Grandma's
block club last week.
Seriously.
She's trying to write that out. But yeah, they did mention that. So that's something that's really important. They also talked about moving expenses. So if you got a new job and you had to go ahead and move and relocate, there are some expenses that you could possibly look at writing off. So it's important for us all to, speak with the tax provider to see, what all deductions we can get. But we have something special for an audience member. Today with our show being Holiday Hearts, I would like to call Chris Brown. If you are here, if you could please come up. We have a prize for you. Well, thank you for coming.
Thank you so much for coming.
And we have a special gift for you. Miss K could give you your gift. We would like to thank you for coming and joining us today. So one more time for Chris. And coming up up, we're going to talk about Holiday Hearts, our subject for today, and we have some more prizes, some more giveaways, and some very inspiring guests.